Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I am going to use the Tasty Trucks Celebration Kit again to make another card. I don't know if I'm going to do two today or just one, but I want to use our new Stitched Shapes framelits. These are really cool. You get a set of ovals, a set of circles, and a set of squares, and they all have the stitching on them, so that's pretty cool. I like that. And it looks like if I use this biggest oval, I'll fit most of this truck in. I'll have a little bit overhanging, so I'm kind of thinking, there's two things that I was thinking. I might put the truck on the inside of the card so you can see it from the outside, and then when you open it up, the hole will be in the front of the card. You'll open it up, and there will be the truck there. And then I can decorate the front of the card a different way. So that's kind of where I'm going with it for this particular card, but I hadn't totally decided until just now. So I don't need this. I need a regular piece of Whisper White. So let me grab one of those out of my drawer of cardstock. And I'm going to get this ready for a card. Oops, and to do that, I am going to score it at 4 1/4. This is an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Scoring it at 4 1/4, turning it, and then cutting it on the long side at 5 1/2. And now I have two card bases. Since I only need one for this card, and then I think I'm going to use, I don't know, I picked out this and now I'm thinking I don't want to use this one for this card. So maybe I'll make another card tomorrow or later today and post it tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's always a surprise. I'd like a pattern. Maybe I'll make a pattern on it. Actually, I think I will use this brownish color. This is an old retired Stampin' Up! Color. I have these old retired Stampin' Up! Products that I'm trying to use because they're great quality. We just no longer have this color. I don't even remember what it was called. I know that the blue one was Ballet Blue, but I don't remember what this color was. But it's very close to another color that we have now, the Soft Suede. So if you want, that would be a good replacement for that. If you were trying to do exactly the same thing I'm doing, which is perfectly okay. So then I'm going to take both of these, and I cut this just 1/4 inch shorter on two sides so that it will fit nicely in this front of the card. And I'm taking my Big Shot. And I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to put this on top. Are you guys able to see this? I hope that you are. I'm just putting this in the middle of my card. And I want my card to open this way. So I'm just putting this right here in the middle. And hopefully I have it centered and straight. And then I'm just going to put my lid of my Big Shot down. Very carefully since I didn't use a Post-it note or anything. And then I'm just going to roll it on through. And I like to go forward and then back. And let me show you what that does. It cuts it out. So it has the hole, but then this one has stitching on it. If you wanted to use this, you'd have a stitched edge, which is really cute. So I'm going to save these because I could use these for another card. I will probably just put them in with my stitched, I'll put them in here in the back so that I know that they're here. If I need them, I have them. because I'm using the negative really instead of the positive on these. And this is going to be the same. If I had a bigger one, I could maybe do like a ring around it so you could see the white through it. But because I don't have one, I'm just going to leave it to be the same. That's not a problem to me. Alrighty. Oh. I'm going to take my bone folder and burnish the edge. And then I'm going to make sure I know where this fits. Okay. And I'm going to take my snail adhesive and I'm just going to put this right down on top of that. So now when we open it, we have this. And what I'd like to do is stamp my truck right in the middle of this. And how am I going to do that? I guess I'll have to go this way. That will work okay. So I'm going to take my truck. Oh, I already have the stamp set out. So I'm just trying to center it, so let me see how that looks. Oops. Okay. Then I will pick this up. And just ink it up. Oops. Well, I'm glad it stuck well because I totally wouldn't have been able to stick it again, would I have? And then I'm going to get a baby wipe. To clean off my stamp. And this archival ink will stain your stamp, but it won't hurt your stamp at all. And then I'm going to use the hot dogs for this stamp. And I want this little banner of hot dogs. And I'm going to put the card in the corner so that I know that that's where it's at. So if I need to move it ever again, I'll know that it goes in the corner when it's closed. So there we go. Corner when it's closed. And then I'm going to put this down where I want it. And I think what I'll do is put a couple banners here on the car. bring it down and then pick it up. That's too funny. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean it up because I want to move it. Over to here. That is too funny. Oh my goodness. And then there's little hot dogs. This is too cute. Oh my goodness. It's a little hot dog. Hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs. Woo. Alrighty, and then I think I will use no, I don't think I want the banner. I want the flags though. I think that's funny. I think they're cute. If I had this planned out and I wasn't just doing it on the fly, I could, well goodness, that one's not getting very inked. I could have put like the hot dogs and the banners and the flags all on at the same time and just stamped it once, but I wasn't that prepared. I didn't know what I was doing. Still not sure entirely. Let's see. It says hot dog. Now for this one, I think I'm going to use my block. Oh no, that. There we go. And I think I'll put some hot dogs around here too. So I think I'm done with the Misty. It's kind of cute. And then I think I'll do the same thing on this to kind of make my own background paper. And then I will stamp hot dog. This would be cute for a congratulations card. You're saying hot dog. And I am going to use our watercolor pencils. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm going to heat up this just to make sure it's all dry. If you put the heat setting on 1, it will just help dry it. That's one of the things I love about this heat gun, is it has 2 settings, one for drying things and one for embossing. Now when you close it, you'll be able to see the truck. Okay. So now that we've made sure that the ink is dry, I'm going to use my watercolor pencils for the first time. And here's all the colors that we have. Oh, so they match our cardstock, our inks, our markers. They are Real Red, Calypso Coral, Pumpkin Pie, Delightful Dijon, Old Navy, Bermuda Bay, Pacific Point, Rich Razzleberry, Melon Mambo, Early Espresso, Basic Gray, Basic Black, and Whisper White. So that's pretty cool. And they're already sharpened. So I am kind of excited. I am going to get out the Early Espresso, which I don't know if they are in order, but it looks like they are, which is nice because that's kind of, I'm weird like that. I will probably keep them in order the best that I can. But if you don't know, or if you can't, you know, it has the nice ink at the back, which is nice, and then it also tells you this is Early Espresso and it's number 10, which is what coordinates with the box. So I'm going to take this color and color in our little hot dogs. And I might even go over it a little bit with Real Red, so it will be kind of a reddish brown hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. Get your hot dog. I want to say my grandpa used to even call them Reds or something like that, and I know he bought some red hot dogs. They were always nasty to me. I don't know what that was. I don't mind hot dogs every once in a while. Especially at a ball game. If I go to a ball game, it's almost a necessity to get a hot dog. You have to get a hottie dog at the basketball game. We have the Pacers here in Indiana, and I can't even tell you the last time I saw them play. So I'm going to take the real red, which is the number 1, and I'm going to go over this a little bit with the red. And it doesn't take a lot. I mean, you don't have to do a whole lot of coloring, and we're not done. We're gonna do it up in some water here in a minute, which is why they call them watercolors. Because right now I'm just using them like they are colored pencils. But oh no, they are not. So it's okay if some of them are a little redder than others, or if some of them are more brown. It's okay. Nobody's going to scrutinize every hot dog that you have on here if you do it like this. And if they did, then shame on them. Then I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take the Calypso Coral and do the bun in that color. And then I'll do the bun in that color over here too. Doing the stripe on the food truck. Just maybe it will look more like a hot dog. I don't know. Oh, that one goes next. And then, let's see. I'd like to use this Bermuda Bay, so that's number 6. I think it's this one. Yes. I'm going to use this for the awning. I'm sorry I'm not talking much, guys. I am truly exhausted today. And you might think, well, why are you doing a video? I don't know. Because I like you guys and I wanted to make a card, so I may as well do it, even if I'm not really up to it. Dennis isn't home yet, so there's no adult to keep me company. I could watch TV, but I am so not a television watcher anymore. But I can barely keep my eyes open. Seriously, this is crazy. I was supposed to make turkey in the crock pot for dinner tonight, and I totally forgot turkey breast. So when I got home, I just texted Dennis and said, hey babe, I forgot to put the turkey in the crock. Do you want to order pizza? And I haven't heard from him yet. So hopefully he ordered pizza, because otherwise it's going to take forever to get here. I don't know how your pizza delivery is, but if you wait too long here, you may as well just not even order or go pick it up, because it's going to be an hour and a half, or it's crazy. Especially in the peak times, which is like dinner time or lunchtime or just about any time. Tasty Treats truck. I worked about an hour late today, not too much. But my husband, I think, is working even longer than that. Which is fine by me. Bring home the bacon, baby. So let's see, what color do I want to paint the entire truck? Oh, goodness. Maybe I want to do them in brown. I wonder how he is. All right, so let's see here. All right, sorry about that. My husband came home from work and we had to do the dinner thing and all of that. So now I'm back and I don't even remember what I was saying, but this is really cute. I'm liking it so far. So I need to pick a color for the actual truck, which is what I think I was actually talking about. I'm looking at all of these to see what color I would like. I did Calypso Coral on that. I did the Bermuda Bay on that. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll go with the Daffodil Delight. Let's give that a whirl. So I am coloring this in, and I think I mentioned that, I mean, you want to color it, you don't want to be totally sloppy, but if you don't color all of the edges or all of it, that's okay, because we're going to add water to this, and it's going to spread this color around, because these are watercolor pencils, and it will look really cool. Let's see, I'm going to paint this, but it is kind of like painting. And the darker you color this, the obviously, well, maybe not obvious, but the more color is going to be on that particular thing that you're coloring. So it'll be like a darker shade of whatever color. I'm going to do this in the basic gray, and I'm kind of going light-handed on this because I'm seeing it look kind of dark, so I want it to be a little lighter. And I'd like a light blue. I already colored these Bermuda Bay, but I'm going to go in with Bermuda Bay again. And I'm just going to really lightly color the window, just lightly, lightly, lightly. And I'm kind of scribbling. I'm not even really coloring. Then I'm going to take my aqua pen, my watercolor brush. And this is going to be pretty cool. You color these in now with this, and this time you do want to make sure that you stay in the lines, because if you go outside the lines, you will be able to see it. So I'm going to hold this up here to the thing, and you can see the difference between the two tires. See how this one is like smooth and looks like it's been colored maybe with a marker or something? Oh, I got something on this. And then this one looks like it's been colored with a colored pencil, but it's kind of sloppy looking. Isn't that cool? I just love to paint with watercolors, and they're pretty forgiving too, because if you're a little messy, it's not so bad on a watercolor. You can see I got some in the tire right there, whatever that is, and it's not perfect, but it doesn't look horrible. And I actually probably want to paint that gray too. So what I'm going to do is I just colored on a piece of paper to get it so that it's running clear again. And I'm going to go ahead, push a little more water in here, and I'm just going to color this, and you can see how it's really light. Gosh, I'm hoping that you guys can see this, because it's almost transforming right in front of your eyes. And like I said, this is the first time I've used these watercolors, but they are magnificent. See how it like changes right in front of your eyes? From pencil lines to a watercolor. From pencil lines to a work of art. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little nuts, but I'm going in. I haven't cleaned my brush, but because I know that I have some of this color on there, I'm going right in and coloring that middle part of the tire so it gets a little bit of color and it's not white anymore. Now I'm going to color in this Calypso Coral. And let's say, well, I'd kind of like that a little darker. It's not quite as dark as I'd want it. I should be able to go back in here and color some more. And it's going to be darker if it's wet, so be careful of that. And you might want to wait until it dries. That's probably a better idea, but I just wanted to see what would happen. I'm really liking these watercolor pencils. And I love how you can go from a light color to a dark color, back to a light color. It doesn't matter at all. As long as you clean your brush, you're good. I'm gonna get this little gray area. And then I think I'm going to do the dogs, and then I will go in and do the window and the awning. I kind of like the red mixed with the brown. I think it looks great. I think it looks like a hot dog. And I'm even doing the bun at the same time. I'm just kind of striping it down just a few strokes, and that's all it really needs. It's really cool how you can literally see it transforming in front of you. So here's what that looks like up close. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the hot dogs on the front too. Oops, I just got some on here. Bum 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 bum. I keep touching my aqua brush down. Okay. Clean off my brush, and now I'm going to go in with the, is this the Bermuda Bay? Yes. And I don't care if I'm a little sloppy down at the bottom because I want some of that Bermuda Bay to show up in the window anyway. And it is very light, so I'm going to make it a little bit darker. If I can take the Bermuda Bay out, because it is very light. So I'm going to just color in just the top part just a little bit more. And I'm going to see if I can't color that in, but then bring the color down a little. And guys, I need to point out that this is regular Whisper White cardstock that I'm using. Honestly, it's probably better with the thick Whisper White or even the watercolor paper, but I can't help it. Sometimes I just go for it. And it really is smarter to do it when it's dry. But you know me. I'm going to take my little tool and dry it on the low setting. And there we go. That's really cute. Okay, so I think I'm done, but I'm going to check. Check by. I don't know why I'm putting everything away when I haven't confirmed that I'm done, but I think I am. So let's look at it. Hot dog. Oh yeah, that's cute. You know what though? I'm not done because I didn't do the ground. So the brown one is toward the end, I think. Just like that. I'll take my pen, or my watercolor pencil, or aqua painter. Just like that. And now we are finished. Super cute. I hope you guys liked that. And yeah, it's a little hot dog truck. Yay! Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.